Hello farmers, winter is here. It's a brisk 18 degrees out this morning and the ground is frozen. I got my coffee, got the Case International, Case Puma sitting here. Headed on down to the store first thing this morning. I've already contacted Wayne. He should have our DEF fluid outside waiting for us. About a 50-liter container. I don't know how much this takes, but we'll just pull on up and fill it on up. Dwayne was not working at Dunkin' Donuts this morning, so I'm not sure what he's out and about doing today, but kind of weird not to see him at the store this morning. Am I not close enough to fill this up here? Or was I filling up? I didn't realize it. Oh, I did fill up and I didn't realize I was reading the wrong meter. Well, I'll just leave it there for now. I guess I'll have to come back and pick it up with something I don't have. It's too bad you can't. Can I put that in the vehicle? Is that a thing? Will that go through the door? No, it will not. I'm pretty sure it won't just like... No. Oh, it's underneath. I better not leave it underneath. I'll smush it. Alright, we'll just leave it there. I have to come back later and pick it up with something. Anyways, with winter here, the ground frozen. I'll cut in front of that vehicle there. Yep. So all farm work must come to a halt. Or at least all groundwork must come to a halt. I spent last night a little bit, since it was still kind of early, even though it was dark out. I compacted all the grass that we brought to our bunker silo. So it's all compacted, but I did not cover it because I wanted to see what the weather's going to be like for this morning. No snow this morning. The forecast has changed a little bit to snow in the afternoon, so that's why I left some things out. I was going to put some things away just because that's what you normally would do. But let's go ahead and hitch up the trailer. Need to bring the silage on down to the BGA. I did get paid a little bit of cash from the BGA last night from selling the silage that I did have. But the one test that we were kind of doing, I did not lose any grass in the silo bunker overnight. I think because maybe it's inside of a bunker, it's kind of protected that way from seasons. I'm not sure. But yeah, still 224,238 liters. Let's cover that up. So in 2 days, the third day of winter, we will have tons and tons of silage. The animals are good for today. We took care of them yesterday. I did take care of the mushroom farm a little bit. I got a wool pallet back up here just in case the sheep decide to start spawning some wool. Although it's winter, they should not. Yeah, let's grab our Case Puma and the silage that we have left. We'll go down and dump it on the ground. And we'll take our wheel loader and we'll start loading it into the BGA. We only have like 40,000 liters, so it's not a lot of silage that we have to sell. So it shouldn't take me too long with the wheel loader. I've already been down also to the furniture factory and the carton factory. Took care of some of the small things, but I still have to bring the boards over to the furniture factory, and then we have to load up the trailer with all the furniture that was been made the last day and a half, and we need to deliver that to Fair Oaks store. Fair Oaks store is the one that will be taking all the furniture. So you can see our furniture is pretty well full over there. I actually have a little bit more cash because I did cut down some trees this morning as well. I got up just a little bit too early. It was still dark out, so I was like, well, I'll go cut down some trees. I cut enough down to get myself a full trailer load of logs and sold that. I also paid for the bucket to the town. The bucket that's on our wheel loader right here. So that was $2,000. And also it was $10,000 for the John Deere harvester for the day. Yeah, it didn't matter that I only used it for a half hour. I mean, they had to transport it over here and all that stuff. So, yeah, I do believe they picked up. Actually, I didn't see it at the store either, so they must have picked it up. So we're all set with the Case Puma for now. Let's go ahead. How we doing down here for wood chips? We're fine on wood chips. Fine on water. Fine on logs. These boards will be taken out of here shortly. Not many boards left, but yep. And I also brought the pallets over to the furniture factory as well. But definitely got to bring the boards over. But let's go ahead and sell the silage. Get that into the BGA so we can get some cash. Cash. I need more cash because I can see next spring my spring summer project will probably be working down at the beach. And that's going to take up a lot of our cash for sure. So we don't need that HUD up there. There we go. So yeah, the only thing about this BGA is there's no trigger for a trailer. I guess if I wanted to and I got a ramp, I could probably get it up high enough to get it in here. And dump that right on out. And that can process it. Ooh, this is a very low capacity BGA. It only takes 10,000 liters at a time. Well, it is a small BGA, so all right. So yeah, in the you know what I could do is get a belt system working here in the future. Belt systems don't cost that much. All right. So while that's processing that, I suppose did not know 10,000 liters was going to be the limit. Yeah, so a belt system in the future, I could put like the pile of silage here and just put the belt in there and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Just bring a trailer down, dump it, and it'd be good to go. Let me go ahead and unload that. So while that's processing that, so over time we'll sell the silage when I get to it. But let's go ahead and bring some boards over to the factory and start emptying the factory so the factory can get up and running again. So the good news is there is no snow on the ground. I also want to get back over to the grass field that we were working on last night. Uh-oh. Calm down now. Calm down. Don't go flying. Alright, didn't go flying. We're fine. We're fine. It's weird. It won't, when you try to pick up 2 pallets at a time, I would say 95% of the time it won't do anything weird. And then the other 5% of the time it does that kind of stuff. And I'm always worried that we're going to go flying somewhere into the stratosphere, because that can happen. Well, let's get these boards over there. Not really realistic, but I'm not really fully realistic ever, am I? No. So let's get these boards over, and then we'll start loading up the trailer as best as I can. I think we fit everything on there last time, so let's see if I can do it again. And voila, there we go. Got some boards in there. So it looks like the carton factory can keep up with the furniture factory, but then again, like I said, I think the furniture factory may have been full last night. So if I emptied it last night, then yeah, maybe it wouldn't be able to keep up. All right, now I kind of remember loading this up last time, and I said next time I do it, I'm going to do this, and I forgot what I said I was going to do. So hopefully, whatever it was, I did it. Was it something to do with the way I parked the trailer? Yeah, this wheel loader is definitely, for me, the way to go, because I can pivot the front loader and angle the boards and pallets the way I want to. Yeah, definitely need the money coming, because like I said, next year, hopefully we can get the beach area going a little bit better. It's weird, it's kind of like the pallets are hitting the other pallets, but I'm not really close to them. Yeah, I'll have tons of money to spend next year. Well, I will be spending tons of money next year on the beach area for sure. Landscaping, all that good stuff. But we should get a little bit less cost on the landscaping, just because now we own the wheel loader and we own the bucket as well. I might, like I said, I might go ahead and buy the dump truck as well, but that is rather expensive. Like I said, if I line these up well enough, I should be able. Now see, I'm not really next to these pallets, so I'm hitting them, but I'm not really next to them. I think what I'm going to do is strap them in. The straps kind of go through the pallets, not up and over. Uh-oh, furniture is spawning already. I probably should put the speed down to ×1, that way it doesn't spawn as quickly. Maybe that's why I talked about last time when we loaded this up. Alright, hopefully I can get this row loaded up before something spawns again. And then after we can take care of all this, like I said, we'll go into Case Puma and then grab the stump grinder and try to find all the stumps that were in that field from last night. And I do have, like I said, I cut down some more trees this morning, so I do have more stumps to grind up as it is. Yeah, I was kind of watching the forecast last night as I was quote-unquote sleeping, and I was like, oh, the ground's not going to be frozen when I wake up. So I woke up and the ground was still at 36 degrees, and then Seasons must have refreshed or something. It was like, oh, the ground temperature now is a beautiful 27 degrees, which means the ground's frozen. Gotta be careful I don't go over that furniture, whatever it is. Can I grab this? I should be able to grab this, right? If I just go yoink, is that going to pick it up? Here, let's just pop this. Get that out of our way. Yeah, this wheel loader, even though it cost us a good penny, I think it was like $180,000. The Case International that we had, I mean, it could have got the job done, just taking me longer just because of all the weight that we got to carry. But it could not carry the boards. One pallet of boards, 6,000 liters. It could not carry those at all. So, yeah, this wheel loader is going to come in handy. Plus, it should come in handy this winter as well, depending on how much snow we get. We do have a plow for the snow when it does, but if we get a lot of snow, I have other options, I suppose. Hopefully I can fit these right in the back of the trailer. Perfect. Now let's grab these two here because since I moved them, I don't know if stuff will still spawn in them or not. Did I get both of them? I did. I think I tried this last time as well. Can I put this stuff on top, and when I strap it, will it stay? But since there's not much on there, I'm hoping it'll stay anyways. Now let's fire up the truck. Put the straps on and head up to Faro store and bring a whole bunch of cash. I think we should have more than enough to get us over $800,000 in the bank account. That sounds like a lot of cash. Yeah, those are the pallets that I brought over this morning. Got more boards to bring over, but first things first. Hopefully I can get out of here without knocking anything over. And here we are, made it safe and sound. And oh yeah, by the way, for those of you who might be wondering, the dog was found last night, so that's good news all the way around as the furniture gets sold here. How much in total are we going to get? Don't tell me that last pallet's not actually in the zone. Okay. So 45.2 plus an additional. Alright, so we'll just call it $48,000 that we got from the furniture factory overnight. Not bad. Or for the last day and a half. Let's zip on out of here, head back on down to the carton factory. We'll load up some more boards, bring those over to the furniture factory, and then I will make sure that the BGA is topped off with silage so I can process. We'll hop back into our Case Puma, head on up to over here, and we'll definitely trim up some stumps. Bringing the first load of boards over, and these boards are spazzing out. So much so I don't want to unload them and try to load them again because, yeah, I may never see them again. Let's hopefully think we get them in the zone here. Not going to unload. How about if I unstrap it? There we go. Might be actually full on boards. Perfect. Now if I just keep up with the furniture factory, that will produce plenty of cash for us during the day. I mean, $800,000 does sound like a lot of cash, but I thought I had a lot of cash, was it, what, early summer? And I started landscaping, and yeah, I ran out of cash, so 800 does sound like a lot, but when you got landscaping to do, and I got tons of landscaping to go around. I got some areas to touch up on, and then of course, got the whole beachfront next year to work on. I got more land I need to buy. Even picking up one, why are these boards like spazzing out? Even picking up one pallet, it doesn't like it. It doesn't help that I'm hitting the post on the carton factory. Yeah. This may take me a while if I don't go flying somewhere. They seem to have calmed down a little bit. Now I just gotta make sure I just put it in the spawn point, not the spawn point, but the trigger area. Let's just unload it. Alright, hopefully that's good. I can always move the other pallets around later on. But before they go flying, let's just put them down somewhere. Alright, let's top off the BGA, then grab the Case Puma and go cut down some stumps. Yeah, I got like landscaping to do here. I got a floating tree I need to take care of. Whole bunch of things. Plenty to do this winter. I hope by the time spring comes, and I think it should not be a problem. Of course, I say that now. All the trees that we're cutting down over by where the cornfield is, I hope that whole area is cleared so next spring we can go ahead and have, I'm thinking 3 fields over there is what I'm thinking. I mean, it seems like the right size for 3 fields. And I'm not sure what we're going to plant in there next year, but I'll worry about that once the fields are actually in place. Yeah, well, I'll have to get a hold of Wayne and ask about a belt for loading up the BGA. That shouldn't be a problem. They're not that expensive, like I said, and we got the cash right now. But it's nothing I need right away because the silage that we are making at our own silo. Yeah, I don't want to sell that because if I were to run out, I wouldn't be able to make any silage until next year. So, although for as much silage as we got, I probably could sell some. So let that process. Like I said, this eventually we'll get some slurry out of it. Not slurry, sorry, digestate. I guess I could always, I guess spray my fields, but that would have to produce a lot of digestate. We're going to bring the trailer with us. No, actually negative Blackbird. We're going to leave the trailer here because I'm pretty sure I'll need it for wood chips and such later on. And we only got one trailer. I'm thinking about getting just a small trailer to feed the horses with oats. I don't need that big of a trailer, so maybe I'll see if I can find a small trailer for the farm just to feed the horses with. That'll definitely work out better for us rather than trying to back that big trailer in there. I could always use the bucket on the New Holland. Just bring the bucket over to the silo and fill the bucket that way, because that will hold grain in it. I may actually do that, to be honest with you, because we don't need that many oats to feed the horses. We only got 4 horses. Yeah, so this area is starting to look bigger and bigger. Definitely going to make our fields that we had this year look very tiny. As you can see the amount of trees I cut down this morning. Not many. And the best way, like I said, to cut down stumps, get a bird's eye view. Although these stumps here are sticking up far enough where I don't have to really get a bird's eye view to see what I'm doing. And I try to clean the stumps up as I go, just because it's easier to get the log trailer in through here. The Volvo truck can actually go over most of these. Occasionally, though, it might get stuck. It's usually the trailer that we have now gets stuck. But usually, I've yet to get stuck to where I got to use the Lift Anything mod to get it out. Usually I can just back up and move around. That new logging trailer sure is paying off. Just by, it's not actually earning us more money, it just reduces the amount of trips I got to do going back and forth from the sawmill to wherever I'm cutting the trees down. And next year, when I get down towards the beach and start making another road from the beach up and around towards the shop, that's going to pay off pretty good by saving me on trips here. So I want to get rid of these stumps here first that we can see, then we'll take a trip around where I cut the grass and see if I can find the other stumps. Yeah, also this winter I need to sit down and talk to Wayne about the combine issue. But when I called him on the phone this morning for the DEF fluid, he said he may have something for us, but he won't know for a couple days. So I'm like, not a big deal. It's not like I got anything to harvest. I did tell him about potatoes. I'm kind of interested in doing some potatoes, and he says he doesn't have nothing in stock or in store or anything around. So he was asking what I was looking for, and I kind of told him, well, anything that can attach to the Case Puma would probably be okay. So yeah, we're going to look into that as well. And of course, I might need a seed drill as well for potatoes. I don't think the seed drill that we have will do potatoes. It's a little stumps like that, like I grind up a stump and then you go over it and it's like you didn't get all of it and it leaves like a little corner piece up. Yeah, so probably for the rest of today I don't have no animals to take care of. The factories are set to go other than the BGA. I can go down there and just do that once in a while. So probably I'll be just, over here with my little tree harvester cutting away at these trees. I probably should just get my drone up and just to see how many more trees roughly that we have to do. It's been a while since I had the drone up and see how much more forest is here down to the road. I am thinking about clear cutting this whole area and then maybe planting some trees alongside the road myself, just to break it up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can find... It's kind of weird. At night I had no problem seeing them. Whoop. There was one there. Did you see the sawdust fly up a little bit? Where was it? It's things like that when I go to plow. It's not going to hurt us when we create a field, but when we plow it should show up. Maybe we need to zoom in just a little bit. Man, it seemed like when I was picking up the grass last night, it was like there's one, there's one, there's one. Might have been the same ones I was seeing. I don't know, because now that I'm looking for them, it's like I don't quite see them. And it's not like they're obvious ones either. I see one. right here. Like I said, I may have to wait until we plow these fields in, and then it'll be really easy to find them. At least I think it will. Oh, there's another one. So yeah, I'm kind of happy I'm getting this done before it snows, just to get them out and out of the way. I don't know how much snow we're expecting today and tomorrow. I think today and tomorrow is got snow in the forecast. There should be a stump out here somewhere. There it is. Whoop, whoop, there's no one there. I can't even see it. Where was it? What, did I get it all? And I drove over it? Must be. If I didn't, well, we may find out next spring. There, not too bad, not too bad at all. So yeah, we got the grass out of here, and by waiting till next spring before I plow the fields, I should be able to get the grass off that area as well. So that's where I'll probably get some silage for next year. Although I would like to make some hay out of it, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what the weather brings when spring gets here. I got 6 days of winter to get through first, and a lot of trees to cut down. But let's go. Let me park this up here for a second. Oh, and I need to go pick up my DEF fluid container as well. Let me see if I can get the drone out of the case Puma here. No, walk towards it. Alright, let's get the drone up in the air and see the area that I got left to kind of cut down. Actually, that's a bigger area than I thought it was. That's quite a few amount of trees there. You can kind of see the Fair Oaks store and the police department down there, and the road that goes down to the beach. You got the mechanic shop right there. I got those trees right there as well. So that is a good amount of trees, actually, I got left to go. I don't want to guess, but is that going to be like 1,000 trees? I don't know. I don't know. But at least you can see the cornfield that we had and the area that we cleared up this summer and fall to add to it. It looks bigger when you're down on the ground and not as big when you're up here in the sky looking at the drone. But yeah, plenty of work to do here for sure. Let's bring the drone back on down. So let's just jump right into the forecast here and see what it shows. Alright, so there's no snow now for today. They took that out. Tomorrow there's snow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No, sorry, that'd be 3 o'clock in the morning. And then the snow comes back around noon and in the evening. No snow on Wednesday or Thursday, snow on Friday. Then you got Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it doesn't look like there's going to be that much snow this winter. Maybe. Forecast can change just like today. It's supposed to snow a little bit today. And, yeah, not even a cloud in the sky. But, yeah, we got our factories taken care of this morning. We got some trees sold this morning. Some of the tree stumps, I'm guaranteeing there's going to be a couple in here for sure. Because I thought I saw more than that last night. We got our silo bunker covered, and we're selling silos down at the BGA. Things are looking all good here in the farm, so yeah, I'm going to spend probably the rest of the afternoon cutting down a whole bunch of trees. I don't know when I'll be bringing you back. Maybe Tuesday, the second day of winter, and we'll just have a whole bunch of trees here to pick up, and you know that routine by now. Yeah, like I said, we'll have a whole bunch of grass next spring to cut. But I'm not going to worry about spring now. Just ideas floating in my head. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here on Green Mountain Forest. But until then, have a good one.